sometimes we are going to pot on things, and I don't think we're here to necessarily have a side or an opinion. Mm-hmm. We just here to have an open forum and conversation. Sometimes we just here to talk.
You gotta go a little bit closer to the water.
I'm not. You can't really ride like by the water.
Not off Jefferson.
No. But that's about as close as you're going to get to the water in the car.
And you not really going to see.
No, you ain't going to see no damn water for real. You got a big ass building right there.
Yo,
to be able to.
Oh, that's the raw button. I'm still getting used to my board, so y'all have to. Air horns. I want to get straight into this because we are on a time crunch. Yep. It is Friday, March 27th, 2026.
Yep.
Welcome back for another offering from the Burban Boys Network. This one's a special one for me because I have two special people here with me. They're special in my life, and they're special in reality too. That's why I wanted to interview them, because they are a unique couple. I don't know how you guys want to introduce yourselves. I didn't ask y'all before the pod how y'all wanted to do this, if this wanted to be a tandem thing, a one-on-one thing, but we will let the ladies go first.
For sure.
You can wait.
Yeah, I could definitely wait. I was going to
suggest
that you go first.
So sis, what's up?
Okay. Well, I'm Jessica. I am Ahmad's wife, and I'm a mom of two. I'm also multi-passionate, and I'm honestly like a Jill of all trades, like to the point to where Ahmad bought me a drill for Christmas. Like,
I'm
doing it all. I'm doing it all.
2 for 1. I see what you did there. Yeah, 2 for 1. Okay.
So that's
Where can the people find you? What's your socials? What's the ads? Put all of that out there.
Yeah.
Please.
So YouTube, Jessica and Ahmad, and is AND.
Oh, okay.
The full word.
Yep.
Jessica and Ahmad.
And
then
lazy shit.
English.
I also have to spell out my Instagram because it's I am. That's A-M Jess JESS.
You so extra.
Lovely. So I am just lovely. Kind of like I am just lovely, but I got it.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I see what you did there, sis.
Yeah. And hi guys, my name's Ahmad.
Hi, Ahmad.
Hi. I'm dude's best friend.
He's my best friend. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Look at us.
For a long time. So that's my bro. So you guys can find me on IG at Mulah MULAH _Mu MU. The second half of the Jessica and Ahmad YouTube channel.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And we're really 1/4 because we got two wonderful little boys or whatnot that are on there. They really just
boys in the building.
Oh, I'm
really
so
are.
sorry.
No, that's all right.
Squash on that. I'm still
just pressing buttons over there.
I bought this thing last week, and I'm just
You excited?
Yes,
right.
I'm sorry.
You just want to press stuff. But yeah, so I mean, we got the YouTube channel. We've been doing it for about 10 plus years now.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So 30K subscribers on there.
Sheesh. Hey.
Millions of views. I don't know, over 1 million views.
Over 1 million views, something like that. Hey.
Who's keeping count? Nobody keeping count.
All right.
For real.
YouTube's keeping count.
Yeah,
They are.
They're absolutely keeping count.
Yeah.
Because we're on a time crunch, I do want to get straight into you guys. So I did have a path of how I wanted to talk to you guys about your relationship and just getting into content. Let's start at the very beginning, though. Let's start before the children, before the marriage, before the content. And we do have a funny story to tell, but we're going to get to that later.
We do.
How did you guys mix and mingle? Like, I want to know who shot their shot first, who locked eyes first, who did what, like, where are we at?
I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off.
Yeah, because you did kick it off in real life.
No, she was all in my shit.
Oh.
And you know what I'm saying? I just let it happen. You
just let it happen?
I just kind of let it happen. You know?
I feel it, bro.
No. But for real though, so we're gonna take a trip back to 2010.
Okay, hold on. I got a sound effect for that.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a trip back to 2010. So I was actually in a relationship. We was in school. We was in college. I was in a relationship.
You giving it up?
I'm giving it up. It is what it is. I don't give a. Can I curse yet?
Hey, look, I know mom and dad go see this, and I've done a lot to repair my image with them. But hey, if you finna get
look, I don't listen.
I mean, not too much. But yeah, do your thing.
Well, get your shit off.
I'm just gonna tell the story.
Tell the story.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. But I mean, I was at the end of a relationship at the time.
Way to clean it up.
Yes, and she worked in the computer lab, so I just so happened to be in the computer lab with the person that my relationship was ending with at the time.
Oh shit, shooter.
And, yeah, and I peeped her from across the room.
Well,
Let him tell a story.
Yeah,
let him tell a story.
I'm gonna let you get it.
Let him tell us how the story. Then we go get to you.
Because I know you. Listen, sometimes I'm hesitant on telling stories because I know she got extra stuff.
Well, there's always three sides to a story. It's yours, hers, and then be a third person. But go ahead, get your side off.
So I peeped her from across the room, and then it just so happened to be that the person I was with knew her. Now, they wasn't the closest of friends.
But they knew of each other.
They had mutuals.
Oh,
they
yeah.
had mutual friends together.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So I peeped from side view or whatnot, and I left it alone after that, you know. So some time fast forwards, and me and that person ended up breaking it off for good. And I kind of just slid in the DMs, At that time,
They weren't DMs though. Back then, they were just messages.
Yes, they were messages.
Just messages.
Or like the chat.
No, I don't have a message. But if you're not aware, what you can do is you can
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Okay. So I slid at that point, and she actually wasn't even in town at that time. She had left. She went to Florida. She worked a Disney program down there in Florida. So whole time I'm like, why don't you come back to the crib? You know what I'm saying? Or come back to
change your whole life for me just to see what's up with me.
Pretty
much. I mean, look where we are now. So you should have did it sooner.
Tell my boy, I don't even know you.
No, that's what she said though. She was like, I don't even know you. Who is you? And then she ignored me for a little bit.
Okay.
And then I found the end. So I seen that somebody we went to high school with had also done the Disney program.
Okay.
So I took a shot in the dark. I'm like, hey, by the way, do you know such and such? And she was like, yeah, he lives in my apartment complex.
In
I'm
my
like,
building.
Bingo. In there,
How
right?
many people are there? Thousands.
Listen, bro.
Hey, that's fate.
Shot in the dark, and I just so happened to hit
Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh,
Fade
talk
away.
about it.
Swear to God. So after that, we just kind of talked. I gave you my number. You remember that. I gave her my number. So I didn't know you, dude. So I gave her my number. She never hit me up. But then fast forward, like 6, maybe 3 to 6 months from then, she was back in Michigan. She had came back home.
Okay, that's where I want you to pick up there.
Go ahead.
And give us a little context before that when this random man was trying to talk to you.
Okay.
Tell us your initial reaction.
So, the part that he left out was that he didn't just see me across the room in the computer lab. She actually introduced him to me.
Yes, you're right. You said clean it up.
Basically, I was the person at the desk that would give people their computer numbers.
Okay.
And they both came in, and she was getting a computer. Now, at the time, I didn't remember this, but once we connected the dots, I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember that day. But yes, she was coming in to get a computer. He was just accompanying her.
Just being light skinned like he usually is.
He was just there.
I have no other
And
choice.
she
guys.
said, oh, hey, Ahmad, this is Jessica. And yeah.
Jeez.
So that's what I meant by I peeped her across the room.
You across the desk that I was working at.
There was no desk.
It was just you and me.
You locking eyes. Or at least I was.
Anyways, yes. And then we had a mutual friend. Yeah. So he asked what my name was so that he could find me on Facebook.
Okay, a little stalkerish. Okay. Just a wee bit.
Sometimes
I mean, when you're interested, I guess it becomes a little bit.
Back then it was effort. Now it's considered being a stalker.
Yeah, because I mean, you had to go to some lengths because we ain't have all that we have now.
Right.
But I mean, I still kind of consider it a little stalking. But anyways.
I call it committed, damn it.
You were committed. But yeah, so that's how it all started. Everything else that he said is pretty much how it went.
Pretty much? Or
I mean, that's how it went. And then I came back and I was in a situationship.
See, now it's her turn to be in a situationship.
I was in a situationship and this person invited me to the bar. Now, I had just turned 21. I was probably 21 for like a week. Okay. So I hadn't really been in the bars at all. So now I'm like in the bar for like my second time in life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you just praying on it.
There's more.
So he happened to be sitting with a group of friends, and I was with the person. I was with the person, and then I looked over, and I just left them. It was a situationship, so it wasn't
It wasn't
like
as
that.
deep as what he had going on. Right.
No, his was worse.
Yeah.
Well,
He had a shovel for sure.
no, yours was worse.
Well,
yeah.
Hey, okay. Hold on. Wait.
We ain't got to get into all of that, though.
yeah, we don't have to get in that. I mean, but between me and you, yours was worse.
Go ahead.
Anyways,
I'll let you finish.
we were all doing things.
Yeah, everybody.
We just living.
Everybody was fucked
Everybody was just living.
I mean, I just turned 21. I mean, how much responsibility am I really supposed to hold?
That's fair. Hey, shout out to being 21.
Okay. But so I looked across the room. I saw him. I went up to him, and I now acknowledged that I remember seeing him. And I said, "Oh my gosh, you're my Facebook friend."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I gave you my number," and I'm like, "Well, can I get it again?"
Yeah. She came back and shot the shot at that point.
She came. Well, can I get it again?
Right.
Okay. Hey.
So,
Like, you must be tired. You been running through my mind.
no, yeah. So I mean, basically, like,
Was you tired, bro?
I was tired.
You were tired.
I was running through your
you was
mind.
like, "Fine here." But no, I actually did call you.
Yeah.
We did start talking. We talked all the time.
Yeah.
And then I think from that day, maybe about a week or two later, we went on our first date.
Yeah.
We were talking, but we went on our first date. And honestly, after that, like, we've literally been hanging out.
Like damn near every day.
Yeah.
Ever
since.
since.
Yeah. Since our first date.
Shit, that's 2011.
So that was the moment, that was the spark that sparked the wildfire to where we're at.
Oh yeah,
today.
for sure.
The first date, for sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
well.
What
happened?
Hold on. Wait,
We
hold
talk
on.
about the first date now.
Hold on.
Oh
Wait,
my
hold
God.
on.
We gonna talk about the first
We got
date.
something about the first date.
Now, he
something
want to
about the
just
first
throw me under the bus.
Get it out real quick, bro.
You know, it's me and you. And it ain't like we ain't told this on our own channel, YouTube channel before. But so the first date, right? The first date was actually on
Mind you, I was 21, just
21.
to remember.
Yeah, you know, I cut you a little bit of slack. But it was on my parents' anniversary, May 8th.
Okay.
Shout out to my parents. Love y'all.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. But shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. So we were meeting up at the movies. This was, you know, in well, that had to be like what? I said May 8th. So May 8th, 2011. We meet up at the movies, and I'm waiting on her to get to this movie. And I'm just like, okay, you know, 10 minutes pass, 15 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass, 25 minutes pass.
It was
30 minutes pass.
Okay,
And finally I hear from you. I text her during that time, like, where you at? The movie has started.
It was like 10 minutes.
It was not 10 minutes. It was like 30 minutes. So I'm like, all right. And
I know you gonna wait. I know
to.
you. Shit.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, you
trying
gonna
to,
wait.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
'Cause
first
dude
date.
schedules his
got-
time.
And I
and
bought
shit.
the
He got there
tickets.
early.
What I was supposed to do, Lee? No, so
You got there early. That's probably why it was 30 minutes.
Well, I like to watch the trailers, damn it. So
I don't care about those.
I do. And to this day, she don't like watching trailers. So I'm like, well, that's one red flag
hey,
right
nah,
there.
trailers came with this movie ticket price. All
Swear to
right?
God.
We
Swear to
watching
God.
these motherfucking trailers.
Right. That's about 10% of your pay right there. How much you pay for the ticket. So look, all right, so I'm waiting for her to come, and I finally get it. I finally hear back from her after texting her, like, where you at? So she gets there, and you know, we go, we watch the movie, we have a good time. I think we seen what? Jump the Broom.
We
Jump
seen
the
Jump the
Broom.
Broom.
The first date. So how perfect is that?
I wish I had my regular glasses on. I just rolled my eyes so fucking hard
It
behind
was
these
perfect.
shit.
It was,
I
and it was her
rolled my
idea.
And
It
I
was her
still
idea.
have the movie ticket.
And she still got the movie ticket. That's a little moment. So I can't even remember exactly when I found out. But
gosh.
fast forward some years, and she tells me, yeah, the reason why I was late is because I was actually at my ex-boyfriend's house.
Ooh, Mosa, why are you such a dirty dog, bro?
What I do?
Why bring that up right now? What's the point of that?
I mean, we tell this on our channel all the time. You know what I'm saying? And plus,
He
it's
just
entertainment. It's
You know what?
entertaining for
You know-
y'all. Y'all like that type of
Listen,
shit, don't you?
You know why he said that? You know why he had to bring it up?
Why?
Because I told you that his ex-girlfriend introduced
Juice it,
See,
yeah.
it's your fault. You damn
Look
skippy.
at y'all.
You
Y'all
damn
hang your head.
skippy. All right, ring that bell again. That's the end of round one.
Okay. Okay, that is the end of round one. That gets us to the spark of this. That gets us the introduction of this. Let's get to marriage, right? What was the moment, not individually, but between y'all when y'all was like, okay, let's go ahead and lock this in. We know this is what we want to do going forward.
I remember.
Ooh.
So me and Ahmad basically started living together.
Ooh,
after
shacking
we
up.
definitely shack.
Yeah.
We actually lived together less than a year of knowing each other. Right about a year of knowing each other.
Okay, quick side note. Do you recommend shacking up?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
after a year of knowing each other, shacking up. Okay.
We only lived together over the summer, so that was our like trial.
Okay,
We
that
were-
was the AOL 7 days. Got it
Yeah.
out the neighbor mailbox.
We were
Okay.
like, okay, that works.
It's stupid.
But then maybe like 2 years after that or a year after that, we ended up actually living together.
Yeah.
And then we lived together for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, so, do you want to marry me or what?
Yeah.
And he's like,
It was like 5,
It's
no,
not
yeah, it
that-
was like 4 years in at that point.
yeah, it wasn't that we never talked about marriage, or I didn't know where his mindset was in regards to marriage. But I'm like, okay, you ready or what?
Like what,
I
nigga?
needed to know. All right.
Like, what's
I-
up, nigga?
listen,
Shit to
and
get
I-
off the pot, nigga.
And listen, I was holding it. Shit. I needed to make sure.
You was on some constipated shit?
Definitely, absolutely. I needed that laxative in my life. But
That's
once I
fair.
got the laxative, I let it all out. But
Oh.
but realistically though, I recommend if you gonna get with somebody, if you gonna propose to somebody, you have to know. I'm not about to
We
propose.
lived together for 4 years.
I needed to know. I was still in
You
that
like,
needing to know period.
like, nigga, after 2 years, you should have knew something. Like,
Together for
yeah,
5. But I mean, we were young. Like,
Yeah,
we
we
got
wasn't ready
married
for
when
that.
I was 26 and I was 8 months pregnant.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a whole.
that's the next part of it. That's the
a
next
whole
part of
nother
the story.
That's a nice segue.
Yeah.
That leads us into the
But
children.
before we actually get there, when I proposed, so her sister, that's my sis. Love you, Camille. Shout out to Camille.
Shout out to Camille, yo
Shout out.
crazy ass.
She a real-
Right.
Yo, shout out to Camille, yo crazy. Hold on, let me hit the hair on. For Camille crazy ass, okay?
So me and Camille, I told Camille I wanted to propose, and me and Camille literally linked up like twice, like maybe once or twice a week for like 3 or 4 months straight.
Okay, I had something to say about that.
Oh,
I
okay.
know what
Wait,
you
hold
about to
on,
say.
hold on. Wait, let me set you up. What you got to say about that?
Okay, so I was very, very happy that he included my sister because I actually had that as a request. I told her, I told him, like he knew that I wanted her to be a part when, the ring part came.
Yeah, and that's what we were linking up for, to go get the ring made.
But
Okay. So
when
that's-
they told me,
How much they was communicating?
I said, hold on, wait a second. Y'all was meeting up and I didn't know. My mind went left.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
was trying to
That's
enjoy the thought, but my thought went to the left because I was like,
here I am thinking I
Wait,
did a
hold
good
on.
thing. and
Well,
she
now
thinking-
as y'all talk about this, y'all low key hijacked my birthday.
we did.
Y'all hijacked my
yeah, we
birthday.
did.
Yeah,
I'm
I do
sorry.
have my.
Love you, bro.
This is
I'm
me
sorry
hanging
about
my
that.
hat in this whole little equation.
Yeah.
So we played a sick prank on Jessica.
Yeah.
That was very sick.
Yeah.
It was my birthday.
Like I was so confused.
So one of the going themes in our group is whenever you're trying to get some shit off, use Reed birthday as an excuse.
Oh my God.
Use Reed birthday as excuse. It doesn't matter,
I
right?
mean, it's you have a summer birthday.
I
Like,
do have I have
You
a
got the
perfect,
perfect-
early
perfect
August,
birthday, bro.
perfect birthday. And so she was under the impression that we were all kicking it for my birthday. Meanwhile, I'm over here drinking a 24-ounce full of Hennessy
Yeah.
straight. I'm out here getting lit. Everyone's like, oh, we're just kicking it for Reed's birthday. Like, no, my man's is about to propose to his girl at Grand Lux, downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
We done all got her mama here. Whole time, mind you, I'm sloppy drunk, but when her mom show up,
Yeah.
I get her and whoever she was with at the time, I get them together. Mom's was like, cool. I done heard background story about mom, so I approach her a certain way, like, hey, look, this was popping. You know what I'm saying? She was like, all right, I like how you coming. All right, cool. I'll do X, Y, Z. Nigga with her was like, he was just doing whatever he was told.
He was- yeah.
And then, we get to the quote unquote birthday dinner.
Yeah.
And I promise
which
you,
I really thought it was your birthday.
I blacked out right there. As
It
soon
was
as
his birthday.
as soon as they brought this shit out for you, I blacked out right there. Right there in the middle of Grand Lux.
because
Okay?
we had to carry Buddy back to the
Right,
car.
Yeah.
Throw him in there.
I did my part. I
You
got
did.
us
You did your
to
part.
this
Appreciate
part.
you, bro. Love.
Yeah, love, bro. Hey, my guy.
Shout out.
Thank
I
you
toast
so
to that.
much.
No
Swear to
worries.
God.
yeah, that was great.
So marriage was easy for y'all. That was just a foregone conclusion at that point. Y'all knew y'all wanted to lock this in. This is what we wanted to do.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, I could definitely attest to that, man. She a very easy person to deal with. You got a great.
No.
I don't agree with that because of our first meeting.
Oh yeah.
But
Let's tell that. You can tell that part of the story.
We're gonna get to that on pod after pod. Okay.
Right,
we'll get to that because we'll get to that. So we get to marriage. We're married now, and now we're at the first child.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that experience.
Ooh, that was a tough one. So I will say that before we had him, we did we had some fun and we had some surprise children.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We had 2 of those.
Yeah.
They were actually 3 months apart, and they ended in miscarriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a year after the last miscarriage, we planned to have a child, and Ahmad said, we're going to try for this 1 month. And if it doesn't happen this month, we're not trying until we're waiting.
Dude,
and
on some 30-day shit.
I was like, yeah, okay.
period.
And our first son, Nassim, was like, sign me up.
Yeah.
He was there first month.
Came right away.
Right away.
Bro, like I'm here.
Straight away.
Right
bro.
away.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a little tough. The pregnancy was great, actually. The pregnancy was great. But when he was born, we found out in the hospital that he was born with Down syndrome. And I was medicated, so I'm a very emotional person. Like, it does not take much for me to just break down. And it's not always like sadness. It could be happiness. It could be frustration. It could be anything. My tears are just always ready.
Yeah.
They're just ready to come out.
They're on edge.
But Ahmad was definitely like, I was confused because I'm like, I hear them, but like I have no emotion. Like I have no emotion. I just went through this whole thing, and then 10 minutes after pushing this whole baby out, they're like, oh, I think he might have Down syndrome. So I was just kind of dead inside. Ahmad, it was basically like the child that we birthed died.
Yeah.
Like instantly died.
Burst into tears.
I
couldn't even hold it.
If he could punch out the window, he would have.
Yeah, no, it was extremely emotional for me, man, because like you just had this idea of like the kid you about to have, you know what I'm saying, and then you get hit with this news, and you like, what the fuck? Like this is something completely different than what we planned for, and I'm a planning ass nigga, so it was just something completely different from what we had planned for. And when they gave me that news, I just knew right then and there. Even though they told me like, oh, we still got to run some tests. We don't know for sure. We got to find out. I'm like, I see him. Because when he came out, you know, kids with Down syndrome had like the almond-shaped eyes, like the Chinese eyes or whatever. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, why is this? When he first came out, I'm like.
You looking at her like, yo.
Like, you been with a Chinese nigga?
Like you like lo mein? Like, what's up?
I do have slanted eyes. So his first thing was, oh, he has eyes like yours. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but I started looking a little bit closer. Like, these are a little bit too slanted. So,
too much fried rice? Too much soy sauce? Okay.
760. So, but I was like, that's an inside joke, by the way. But anyway, so I just started looking and I'm like, all right, this something going on, man. And then they came over to me and they delivered that news. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I'm hysterical at that point.
Yeah.
Her mom trying to calm me down because she's still doped up. So her mom is trying to calm me down like, Ahmad, you know, let's see what the tests do. I'm like, no, man, I just know. So then, you know, fast forward a couple of days. They keep us in the hospital for a few days because he has jaundice too. So they, you know, they put the blue light on him or whatnot.
But he was perfectly healthy.
Yeah, he was completely healthy.
Just jaundice.
Other than the, you know, at that point in time, we didn't have a diagnosis. So then, you know, they do the blood test and they come back with the diagnosis maybe like a week and a half later.
Yeah, something like that.
And then, you know, it's just confirmed. So while we in the hospital, we getting all of these people coming in the room saying, you know, well, we got this piece of information and these resources for you and this book you could read, you know. So it was just really emotional, man, at that point.
Now, because of conversations we had, I do want to speak to this.
Yeah.
You guys did do the proper testing before you had the child.
No.
But there's an exception to that.
We didn't do any testing.
We didn't do any testing.
Okay, so you didn't do any testing at all.
No.
And that's what prompted you to do all of the testing. The
For
second
yes.
Okay, and so I just wanted to highlight that because this is just important information for anyone who doesn't have a child or who might be getting ready to have a child or have the next child, this, that, or the third. Just because you got lucky the first time around doesn't mean that X, Y, and Z might happen the second time around. Because I thought that was very important.
Yeah, for sure. And even if you're having your first child and you want to know. And you want to try to avoid going through what we went through, which
just
was
by
very
being
emotional.
surprised,
just by being surprised by it, you should get the testing done.
Just
get
so
the testing done just so
aware.
you know, and then you can make a choice beyond that if you.
But I will say though, now that we are where we are, like I wouldn't change anything.
Absolutely
like
not.
I would give the advice to someone that they should get the testing unless they didn't feel like they wanted to.
Yeah.
But it just came natural to me. Like, I think that because I had 2 miscarriages, I kind of just in my mind was like, well, we tried 1 month. This baby showed up. Like, I just want to love them the way that they are. And I would literally tell the doctors that, like, no, I don't want any testing. I just want to love them the way that they are. And it was just second nature to me. So I didn't even communicate it with him. I didn't even tell him that I wasn't getting tested. But at the same time, he didn't even think about testing. So he never asked me. It just naturally just happened that way. And it allowed me to really enjoy the pregnancy. Like,
right.
It
Live in the moment.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it was tough. And we had the baby. Like, there was no turning back.
Right.
There was no turning back.
Because I remember
questioning it.
I remember when we first met. I'm not when we first met, but when we first met up when you had the baby. And
at Sauce Crib.
Oh,
that was hard for me.
And for me, shit, this is my man's. This is my man, $100,000. I cried outside on the side of my man's crib for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it hurt. It was a thing, but it wasn't like, well, we don't feel no type of way about him. It's just the situation at hand and knowing what comes with that.
Sure. Yes.
But that never meant shit to me. I see little homie, that's little homie, regardless of said situation. So kudos to y'all for being able to deal with that, get to where you were at, deal with it, move with it in real time. I think because of your education and just your background and your situation, you were able to coach him and actually deal with the child at the same time. And I know my man, he's a little hot-blooded, but he's a very caring person.
Oh yeah.
And he's emotional. So if you can get him on the right page, he'll end up getting where he needs to be.
Yeah.
It was, for me, like I said, it was extremely emotional up front. But I think by that time that you had met him, you got a chance to meet him.
You were good by then.
We already went through the motions.
We were still talking about it. Was still emotional. But we were out of like the slight depression because when we first came home, we were literally just a bit depressed. And then we just like tag team like, oh, now you down? Oh, no, it's fine. And then I'm down. He's like, no, it's fine. Sure. And then we just go back and forth. And I think that's how we like got through it. I will say that one interesting thing that I reflect on often is the fact that one thing that he mentioned when having him, every man just wants a son. Like that, like for your firstborn, I won't say every man, but that's very common for a man to want a son for his first child or his one of them, but for the first one. And he got that. And so we went through the whole pregnancy. He has this vision. So when he's born, he's like, oh my gosh, I now don't get to share this joy of or this passion of sports with my son.
Yeah.
But now he is a fan of basketball. And not only is he a fan, he is good at basketball.
Yeah, that's his jam.
And you just coach
And I just
him.
coached his team. I just coached his little
Yeah,
basketball team.
bro's coaching the team. He had told me about he coaching the team. I'm like, oh shit.
That was dope. That was my first time
Bro
doing
got
that.
enough fucking patience to do this shit.
Oh, bro, they was running me crazy. Don't get it twisted. They was running me fucking crazy.
Because I know my man.
Yeah.
And they wasn't
I know
listening.
too.
I'm like, look, listen, you motherfucker. And
But
parents
you
sit on
did- you did good.
Parents sitting on the sideline. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep it PG because y'all mama over there. But
Dude ready to
Get
strip
in
the
line.
shorties.
Right,
Now,
I was.
now that's Nazim. Tell me about number 2. And before y'all get to
my
number
God.
2, I'm just going to introduce number 2.
yeah,
Number 2 got the, for lack of better words, mom and dad, forgive me, dude got the resting bitch face.
You been had that, yeah.
This guy got your face.
Hey, I told her that.
It's
I'm
you.
like, it's copy paste, man. I swear to God, he got like all of this up in here, the nose,
But his
all the way up to
actions
the
are-
the whole
of that.
whoop. But no,
Yeah.
he's got your He's got
demeanor. He
yes.
has his like actions, his
that
way
kind of standoffishness, that kind of
What I do? I'm nice. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, later in life, when you learned how to assimilate. Nigga, when I first met you, you was a little standoffish too. But number two, this guy,
no, dude is something different.
Ooh, he's special.
Different.
how do we feel about that whole experience? Because I'm pretty sure
that was great.
Night and day between those two.
Oh yeah. Like as far as like the birth and everything like that. Well, I will say that I was more. He kind of put me through the ringer from the beginning.
And
like,
you talking about pregnancy?
Oh my gosh,
wise.
pregnancy.
Yeah.
I had morning sickness. Yeah. Food. I was hungry, but food tastes disgusting.
Damn, that's that woman shit.
What is going on?
That pregnant shit.
I did not experience that with Nasim at all.
See, that should have let you know right there what you was going to experience when he was born. Like you've been fucking.
But no,
me over.
the experience was good. It was actually a relief to get our tests back and for her to say, hey, everything looks fine. Now, obviously, when you go into birth, you know, things can change, but we at least had this peace of mind because we love Nasim, but we did not feel like in our hearts like that's what we wanted to go through again. It was a lot. It was like, to be honest,
I think that's justified. Like, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to have this interview, because we've had conversations.
Oh yeah,
and I definitely want to hear your perspective. But I think it's okay to say that out loud. I don't think anything's wrong with that, and I think people need to hear that because people feel guilty about having those type of feelings.
And you should not feel guilty at all because it's a lot. It's very emotional. And I think I text you.
No, we had the phone conversation about it. Yeah.
I let Reed know. I'm like, bro, it's like a breath of fresh air. I feel like I get another try at it. Mm-hmm. That was just my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? And again, we love Nasim.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I wanted a different experience with having a child, especially a boy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, well, now I get the chance that I thought I was getting the first time at this child. And I mean, it turned out great. Like, dude, a wild boy.
He is.
He a wild boy.
Now, as a baby, he did scream our heads off.
His
head off, which threw us for a loop for about 6 months. But after that, he calmed down a little bit. He still has a little bit of a temper. But I will say, in recent times,
probably. Ain't no probably about it.
Definitely get that from him.
Dude got the fire blood.
Definitely got that from him. I gotta be calming everybody down, but he's definitely better now, and I am so proud of him. But it's an innate get it from his daddy type trait that he didn't have to overcome because he just inherited it. But he's doing well. He's doing well, and the experience has been lovely. Like, he is everything that we thought we wanted for Nasim and more. He is the best companion. They are the best friends. I was talking to somebody recently and they were like, do they fight? Or my kids are always fighting. I'm like, they don't fight. They literally don't fight. I mean, every once in a while, it's like, why'd you take my toy? But it's usually Cairo talking to Nasim. Right. And then Nasim is just like, here.
Just take it.
Like, you ain't even gotta yell at me like that.
Just take it, bro.
Just here. But no, they're great companions. They do well together. And we really don't have much problems with them. No. Like, at this age, now 10 and 5, they kind of just self-manage. And Nasim is doing great. Nasim is doing great. Cairo's doing great. We just had parent-teacher conferences. They're both doing great in school.
Hey.
Yeah. Cairo just got a kindness award.
What?
Yeah, the first one given. He got the kindness award.
They gave him
the
kindness award?
Because he's very helpful in the classroom, and they just started the kindness award, and he got the first one.
He might be a front runner like his father.
he wants to be a teacher's pet. No.
He might be a front runner. When we get the pod after pod, dude told me something one day that let me know something about him as a person.
I know exactly what you're
saying. Anywho, now I know him. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've known him for a long time. How did you get this man into doing content? Because I know the content thing wasn't his thing at all.
I'm a private guy.
That's you. That is me. When did you always know you wanted to do content, or this is okay? So you knew you always wanted to do content.
Yeah, I would just make videos as a child. Like, me and my siblings, which is why when I'm around my family, like, I'm a little more cautious when I'm around his family because we did have one incident where I recorded and I didn't think I was supposed to. So now I just kind of keep it low key, like, and that's okay. Like, it's nice to know who wants to be on camera, who doesn't want to be on camera.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so it that works for me. It's fine. But when I'm around my family, like, I feel like making videos and doing all those types of things are just what we did. Like, they saw that when we were kids, so it's nothing new. Like, we would just make our own movies and all of that. And yeah, so when I started watching YouTube and seeing people do vlogs, I'm like, I think we can do this. And then also the thing that really got him was like, people are making money off of this.
When she told me that, I'm
He was like,
we tapped in and let's go. Where I signed up at.
Now you ready to do everything underneath the sun to make some money.
Like, what we need to do?
But I will say that at first, even with that, like he would do it, but he would turn into an animal. I'm like,
I don't know what it was.
What you mean he would turn into an animal?
Hey, guys.
I don't know.
I'm like, just be yourself.
I was getting used to being on camera. I didn't really know how to be on camera before that.
Dude's private as hell. Dude is private as hell.
Well,
and this was back in like 2013,
before,
2012, 2013 when
before
she was
we
first
even
talking
had
about
a kid.
Yeah, when you were talking about making content, that's when it was really
that's before even making content was like a normal thing.
I know, it was weird.
This was taboo to do. So I can understand.
For sure. And I was being a private person too. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, that wasn't buddy bad.
Now, I will say over the years, he has, well, not too much now, but over those years, he did go back and forth like, well, I kind of like to be private, so I don't know, maybe we shouldn't do this, all that. But I guess I just started pulling the camera out and he just was there. And so it's kind of like, you're here.
At a certain point, I just started pulling the camera out too. I was like, you know what?
But there was one time where he did like start backing away. And I was like, what the heck? Yeah. Like, I thought we were doing content together, but he got over that. And
no. And I think that was because it was weird at the time too. It was still kind of awkward. People in society looking at you like, why you got that camera out, bro?
No, I feel that.
What you doing?
Like,
especially being out in public. Like, who do you think you are to be recording all this?
Exactly.
Like,
and we were in that era of like, we're recording and people are like, so what are you doing?
Now it's mainstream. Everybody, all the kids are doing it now.
And then we also got to see the impact of our content, like knowing that people were inspired by it, specifically by Nassim. And then also having people come up to us in public and just tell us in person, because when you're on YouTube, you just have comments. Like, it's no messages, none of that. So it's literally they're watching your show and maybe there'll be a comment or not, but a lot of people don't comment. And I feel like most of the people that have come up to us haven't been the people that are commenting. So in real life, to hear somebody be like, oh my gosh, keep doing it. Or like, you haven't posted a video. I'm looking for it. Yeah. It's like.
Yeah, and I had a person, I was actually at the store yesterday, came home from work, stopped at the store, and I'm walking out the store, and this girl was sitting she was sitting at the front of the store, and she was like, excuse me. I'm like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I watch you and your wife's content, and please tell your wife to continue making the content because it's so inspirational. I too have a daughter who has Down syndrome, and she had a daughter right there. So I'm like, oh shit, let me see her. So she opened up the little stroller top or whatnot, and I see her, cutest little girl in the world, man, 7 months old. So I'm like, all right, that right there is enough to just keep you going, keep you motivated on continuously making the content. So and then not only that, it's we showcase our own relationship too. So it's Black love, we just show ourselves having fun. We have a good time. We laugh. We joke.
And now it's just fun. Yeah. Like, honestly, for real, now it's just, I just like it.
Like, ooh, and this is her. Petty.
And this is her. What you about to say, dude?
I'm going to save it for pod after pod.
Dude, that's ain't.
He ain't shit.
I'm just chilling. We're being PC right now. I know I'm going to have a little moment to turn this up, and I'm just waiting for my moment. But like your content though, like just be a third person. This is not me being your man. This is not me knowing you. Just be a third person. Like, y'all content is inspirational because you can really tell that you are two people, even especially with you can tell that you had to get into making the content.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think you had to tell that you had to get into being a father, being a husband,
No.
or being a provider.
Right.
You had to get into making the content.
Yes.
Meanwhile, her over here, she's natural. She's natural into the content, but she's also dealing with her child in real time and dealing with everything that comes with that. And I know your background, so it's like, yo, you went from taking care of X, Y, and Z children and that being something that was a monetized thing to now like, oh, I'm doing this for free, but I've got to do this at the highest level because
I quit my job.
Yeah.
To take care of
it.
it.
Hard at the time,
I quit my job. I took a 3 months off as like unpaid, but I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna get a permanent position. He was actually gonna be there with me, and I felt like that wasn't enough, and I quit with no plan.
Yeah.
And here we are, 10 years, and I never went back. I never left his side, and I'm still home. Or I didn't always be home, but anything that I did, he had to be right by me. Until he went to school. But yeah, I quit. I literally feel like I dedicated my life to becoming a mom. Not in a put myself last type of way, but in a like I feel like this is the right decision, and we just got to figure it out.
y'all's story feels like a story of perseverance, whether it's collectively or individually.
Yeah.
Like not only did you guys have to struggle with the fights within yourselves, it's y'all back and forth. It's dealing with the children. It's dealing with the content. It's just dealing with regular life.
Yeah.
Like you said, making things happen. Her being like, hey, I got to check out for a second.
Right.
It seems like the whole story is about perseverance and just being dedicated to the institution and what we said we set out to do. Because a lot of people in y'all situation, when they came across the first child, and they're like, somebody's checking out or somebody's going this way or somebody's going that way. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then to be able to not be something that like put y'all apart, but it brought y'all together.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It made y'all glue.
Yeah.
And I just saw that via third person. Like, like you stole my best friend from me.
I'm sorry.
But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, and I'll get to my feelings and my comments, questions, and concerns about that after this. But what can we expect coming soon from the content? The whole reason why I wanted to get on here and get y'all on here, because I kind of know this, the content. You do keep up with shit though. You keep it going.
She be trying.
But the content is kind of slowed down, so I'm kind of like everybody else are like, we're going to pick this up, like what's going on?
We're going to pick this up. I was actually just thinking about it today, but yes, we have some very interesting things coming up, so I do want to gear up for that. We have a trip coming up that I will be sharing. That's actually happening in May. So yeah, we're gonna pick the content up, and
we're gonna start podcasting soon too.
Yeah,
we've been talking about
hey, let's go.
We've been talking about this for quite some time now. We haven't done it, so I think it's about time we just kicked it off.
And it'll be just like this, minus me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like just
maybe you'll be here sometime,
right?
I mean, maybe I will be here sometimes. I'll be around.
More like, I guess I can't even say what it'll be about, but like relationship, parenting. Yeah, basically this, but just like
it could be this, or y'all can give more of y'all personality and speak on real world or current topics and give opinions and feelings. Right. Just don't go too far. Don't mess up the base. Don't mess up the followers.
No. I think that we would definitely stick with parenting, and it's kind of like what our audience like is used to and wants more of. So I just feel like and when we used to do those videos, those did really well, and people missed them. So
let's get the Patreon going. Let's get the Patreon going.
You was telling me about the Patreon, bro. We gonna have to definitely tap in.
No, like if you sit down and look at the model of it, I think both of y'all together will understand how to use it to y'all advantage and what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those tools. Like, why are we sitting up here waiting for benchmarks? We can get straight direct to the consumer. They can take 8 to 12% a month, and we can run this up. You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
But shout out to you for
sure.
Oh well,
interviewing us and doing your thing. I'm so proud of you.
This is your bro. I tell you all the time. This is your calling.
I appreciate that, bro.
This is what you were meant to do, because I know you always wanted to be a DJ and you always wanted to be some type of radio personality.
I just wanted to get paid off of doing something that just wasn't punching into someone's 9 to 5. I wanted to be creative.
100%.
Oh yeah.
And this is fun. You know what I'm saying? It speaks to my bougie nature of having all these expensive things. You know what I'm saying? It speaks to my nature of wanting to be creative and just like I'm a conversationalist. I like to have conversation.
Yeah.
The funny thing about me and bro is we used to sit on the phone for hours.
Swear to God.
For hours. Like me and my homie used to sit on the phone for hours. Like we from the generation like you three-way called a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That she called a homie and now it's all four of us up here tying up the phone line. You know what I'm saying? Like
so I done got in trouble so many times for being on the phone with y'all, bro.
Look, that's just the era we come from.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate y'all giving me the interview. I'm glad y'all did it. I hope that you can take this with y'all and put this in y'all repertoire. I'll be back up here. The weather about to break.
Yeah.
The road is hot. I had to get off the highway twice. Once, to use the bathroom, the other one to kind of avoid the police because I've seen they had turned them lights on when I had passed them. But I appreciate y'all. We're gonna do this again.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Fun.
But we're about to move into the pod after pod section of this podcast.
Okay.
Where we kind of give it up a little more. We kind of say, I'm just gonna keep it real. Niggas gonna nigga. So there's that.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Can you guys please tell the people where they can find all of the content individually and collectively?
You can go first.
Yeah, so Jessica and Ahmad on YouTube and then on Instagram.
You want to spell it out for them again?
Spell it out.
JESSICAAND.
Yeah, not that lazy shit.
HMAD. And then I am Jess Lovely on Instagram.
That rock flicking.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You feel? Hey, shout out to Camille for helping me with that.
Yeah.
Hey, one more time, sis. Love you, girl.
That rock was flicking in my eye. I'm like, and I got shades on. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got shades on. Yep. So I'm on IG, Mulah, MULAH _ MU. And that's about it. I ain't got no other socials.
That's it. Me, I'm Reed. You can find me. I keep changing my moniker until I found something that stick with the handles. So now I am Burban Boy Reed. That's BURBAN Boy Reed. REED on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Burban Boys Network at Burban Boys Network. Patreon. When this comes out, this will be on Patreon.
Okay.
You guys are a part of our launch week, so thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. And we're gonna get the pod after pod. So jump over to the Patreon, type in Burban Boys, come search that. Hey, click, comment, subscribe, like, share, do all of those things. And catch us next time.
Let's do it.
Woo.